Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am Rue, and today we are continuing on with our series where I use every single shade in every single palette in my collection. Today we are playing with the Beauty Moon Cosmetics Treat palette. Now I could not choose which of these to play with first, so I actually let my dog pick. I let her pick. I put them both up next to her and she went ahead and licked this one. So it was a sign that this was the one I was going to play with first, and I am so excited to jump into the looks. This is the color story if you have not seen it before. I think it is so cute. It's kind of reminding me, now this one came out first, but Simply Posh Cosmetics. They came out with a gingerbread palette, and oh man, am I in love with it. It's half neutral, half pastel colors, and it is so beautiful. This kind of reminds me of it in more of a smaller format. It gives me this same energy. Oh, it's leaking oil a little bit. I mean, that's normal. A lot of palettes do that. I'm not concerned about it or anything. I just noticed it's leaking, and it wasn't doing that earlier today. So, but yeah, this is the palette we are going to be playing with today. I have a feeling it's going to be a 2-look video, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Hey guys, so for look number 1, I was thinking maybe we could do a mostly neutral look just on the lid and crease. And then I was thinking we could go in with Cool Mint on the inner corner and pull it under. And then do Monster Mint Chip on the lower lash line just for like a nice pop of color. I think I have a good waterline liner to go with this for the lower lash line, so I think that'd be really cute. We'll probably go in with like one of these on this part of the lid. And I think that's going to be look number 1, and then the next look will be like pinks and stuff. So we're going to start by priming the eyes with my Morphe Translucent Eye Primer. So I'm just going to get it mostly on with my finger, and then I'll grab a brush to like blend it out and make sure everywhere is nice and coated. And we'll use this brush. All right, so just making sure it's nice and evenly coated on the lid and crease. I should actually prime on my lower lash line too, since I know that I'm not planning to do a glitter, so let's go ahead and do that too. Maybe I'll even bring Cool Mint all the way under so that it's like a two-tone, blur it out a little bit, and then have that slightly darker green really tight across that lower lash line. Let's go ahead and, what do I want to do? Let's start with Ghoulie Gumdrop, and then we'll go in with Double Chocolate. So just pressing this all over the lid. I'm not bringing it all the way up because I might pull Cool Mint in that inner part of the lid just a tiny bit as well. And then I'm gonna really blend out that top part. What am I doing today? Honestly, I'm not actually sure what I'm spending my day doing. I might just film, clean up the house. I feel like every time I'm filming I say I have cleaning to do, but that's my life. Always something to clean up. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing today, so I don't really have anything exciting to talk about. Since the last time I filmed, I've just been like working, and yeah, wow, my life is not very exciting at this moment. I do really like that though. I think I'm good with it looking like that. All right, let's go into that Double Chocolate, and we're just gonna be pressing that just tighter in this crease area. So just pressing Double Chocolate tighter in the crease. I think that's really cute. Oops, I just stuck my nail in the pink. I'm just going back in with the first brush to blend a little bit. That was so easy. I'm in love with that. Let's also go in to Cool Mint, that light green, and I am going to place it up in this very first like quarter of the crease. Nothing crazy, and then just lightly blending it. I'm happy with that. Now for the lower lash line, we're also gonna grab Cool Mint. I might throw a glitter in the inner corner too, just over top of Cool Mint. We'll see. But for now, we're gonna grab Cool Mint. Really want to pick up a lot of it and pressing it. Oh wait, that's not what I was gonna do. Okay, hold on. Let's go in with this brush. It's like a flat, not really fluffy, but kind of. We're just gonna put that Cool Mint across the lower lash line, and then we're gonna put the other mint on top of it, just not as blown out. We're gonna have it tighter, but I think that looks perfect. I really, really like that. We're also gonna grab Cool Mint on a really small brush just to pack it in that inner corner a little bit more as well. Now we're going in with Monster Mint Chip for tighter across that lower lash line. Pressing it in. Okay, now I'm going back in with this brush and I just want to like just soften the edges between the two greens. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and figure out what I want to do for shimmers. So I think we can start with the Hot Fudge Crunch and have it out on this outer edge of the lid. And then do I want Golden Waffle? I think I'll do Golden Waffle on the inner part, and then we'll bring a little bit of Vanilla Swirl on the inner corner. That's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and grab some glitter primer. All right, so just plopping some glitter primer on the lid and just blending it out so it's nice and even. I'm also just kind of pulling the glitter primer into the inner corner. Now let's pick up Hot Fudge and we're gonna place that on this outer edge, and I'm gonna kind of go in at an angle. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with Golden Waffle just on the other side of the same brush, and we're just gonna press that on the rest of the lid. That is such an insane shade. Okay, now we're gonna blend the two shades together, so I'm just kind of pulling that yellow into the brown. We're gonna throw that inner corner shimmer in, which is Vanilla Swirl. So just grabbing a tiny bit of that, and we're just gonna kind of pull that around. I'm just gonna also pop it in my brow bone because why wouldn't I? Okay, and then I do want to re-intensify the Cool Mint shade. So I'm gonna pick a little bit of it up and I just want to re-press it just right here. All right, I think I'm gonna call it there for eyeshadows. So I'm gonna hop off, finish off the rest of the look, and I'll come back and show you when I'm complete. Alrighty, we are back with the completed look. So to finish off the eyes, I just went in with my ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This one's in Catsuit. I went in with my Megafy mascara. This one, I think I'm gonna glue this in because it always pops out at the most inconvenient times. So I think I'm just gonna super glue it, to be honest. And then my lashes were just off Amazon. For my face, I went in with my e.l.f. Sun Touchable primer. I recently learned that there were two of these, one in a white packaging and one in silver, and that's why it felt a little different. I don't think I have a preference. I think I liked both of them. This one is water resistant, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize that, and they were the same price, so I had no idea that they were two different ones until I was walking around in Shoppers, I think, one day, and I came across both of them. So news to me. Then I went in with my Wet n Wild. This is the tinted hydrator in light. That's a little dark for me, so I always go in with a little bit of my Juvia's Place concealer in 24. For concealer, I did go with the same concealer along with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in light sand. This is a little dark for me as well, so I lighten it up with this. I just do one dot under each eye. I did then go in with a cream blush. This one is in Nutmeg. This is from Cosmic Beauty. And then I went in with a cream highlight as well. This is a highlight stick from Moonslice Beauty in Girly Pop. Then I went ahead and set my face with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Powder in Translucent. Next, I went in with my Game Beauty blush in Queen. Then for lips, I went in with my ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Bumble, and I topped it with one of my new Blend Bunny Cosmetics matte lip creams. This one is in Runaway. Yes, this one is in Runaway. I went for one that would kind of match that dark brown that I had going on. And that's everything I used to complete this look. I think it turned out really, really cute. So let's go ahead and hop into look number 2. Hey guys, for look number 2, all we have left are the two pinks. So we're gonna start with Berry Bewitching, and we're gonna be putting strawberry sugar all over the lid. I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking I might blend it out with Cool Mint, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So I'm just gonna start by packing on Berry Bewitching. I did already prime my eyes with my Morphe eye primer, and I just really want to press that pink shade into the skin. That pigment is looking really, really good. I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush now and soften the edges. Just picking up a tiny bit more of the same pink and just blending everything out. Just want these outer edges softer too. And then I also want to pull that same pink shade onto the lower lash line. So I'm gonna grab it on this kind of smaller flat brush, and I don't think I primed my lower lash line, so I'm gonna do that. So just putting a little bit of my Morphe eye primer on that lower lash line, and I'm just gonna press it in. I don't like my lower lash line to get too blown out. I'm not sure what I want to do at the front up here yet, so I'm gonna leave it blank. And I am also just gonna re-intensify just right here. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and grab Cool Mint, that green shade that I pointed out, and place it right here on this inner part of the crease that we haven't done anything with yet. And just going in between the two shades to make sure the blend of them together is nice and soft. And do I want to put that on the lower lash line too? I think I might. So I'm just cleaning off the brush I used. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more of the Cool Mint and just place it on this inner edge. Okay, I think that looks really cute. Now we're gonna go in with Strawberry Sugar. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use some of my NYX glitter primer. Just grabbing it on a flat brush here, and we're just going to brush it around the entire lid. And I'm gonna pick it up on a finger. Oh, the shift in this one, kind of like icy, like an icy blue to a pink. That's so pretty. I just want to get most of the lid with my finger, and then I'll go in and get the edges all good with the brush. That's a gorgeous shade though. Okay, and then I also want to bring that shimmer to my lower lash line. So I'm just going to throw a little glitter primer just in between the two shades. And I'm just picking up a tiny bit of that shimmer and pressing it into that lower lash line. Just something like that. And then we're gonna grab a little bit of Vanilla Swirl and pop that on the inner corner and brow bone. I like it to be really intense right here and then just kind of pull it out softly. So we're gonna do that today. And picking up just a tiny bit more for that inner corner. I'm just pressing a little bit more of the pink on this outer edge here, just because I want a little bit more depth, but I don't want to pull in that dark brown shade. So I'm just trying to build it up a little bit more, but I think that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for eyeshadow. I'm gonna hop off, finish off the look, and then I'll come back and show you the completed look. Okay guys, we are back with the completed look. I feel like I could have used lashes in this one, but I think it's cute with just the mascara too, so I really enjoy it. So to finish off today's look, I just went in with my e.l.f. Sun Touchable primer. I went in with my Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I really like both of those products. I went in with my Juvia's Place Concealer in 24 mixed with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Sand. For cream blush, I went in with my Cosmic Beauty blush in Mary. And then I also did a cream highlight. This is my Moon Slice Beauty highlight in Girly Pop. I think this one was exclusive to the Eyescream Beauty Box, I think. And then I went ahead and set my face with my Wet n Wild Loose Setting Powder. For powder, blush, and highlight, I went in with the Unearthly Cosmetics Devour collection, so I used both Slay and Delicate. To finish off the eyes, I went in with my cream gel liner from ColourPop. This one's in Icebreaker. I broke it. I have almost none left of this one now, and I'm very sad. And then I did go in with my Megafy Lengthening Mascara for today's look as well. For my lips, I just went in with one of the ColourPop Lippy pencils in Top Down. This is definitely not my favorite, but I'm trying to use it up. And then I did just a Burt's Bees lip shimmer. This one has peppermint oil, which I really like. It smells so good. And this one's in Peony. So that was everything I did to finish off look number 2. Let's go ahead and zoom out and finish up the video. Okay, so those were 2 more looks using the Beauty Moon Cosmetics Treat Palette. These were in collab with the Eyescream Beauty Box. I do believe they also sold it in their own subscription box as well as on the website, but I don't think they're going to be available for long. If they're even still available at this time, I'm not sure. That said, I really do like how everything turned out. I will say this one ended up patchy in this look, but I also used tested in look number 1 and didn't have issues, so I'm wondering if it was just a me issue today. I'll have to play around some more to find out. But as a whole, I really like the palette. The shimmers are all absolutely insane. I love that this one shifts like an icy blue to a pink. It's so pretty. It kind of leans in with the mint, but it's a little more icy and blue. I just really, really like everything about this palette. I think it's very cute and very unique to my collection, which I really enjoy. So yeah, if you had a favorite look, let me know down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel out a lot. And if you want to see more content from me playing with indie makeup, reviewing, unboxing ice cream beauty boxes, and sometimes other things as well, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I would be so excited if you wanted to join me on my little makeup journey. And with that said, I am gonna just catch you in my next one. Bye!